All right, got my coffee, ready to go to work. Let's see, here we go. Open my visor here. Whew, boy, ready to go to work. Let's go to work. Oh, good Lord. This is early. It really is. This is really freaking early. I figured if I start at 7, I'll have to work till 7. So from 7 to 7. That'll be my 12 hours right there. It's going to be a long day. Haven't done a 12-hour shift in a long time. Cool, I've never seen this in dark before. Wow, it's different. I'm serious, I've never really seen this at night before. It's like I'm driving a completely different highway here. It's a little warm in here. Oh, it's so fucking dark. I'm not sure if I'm getting anything on video. You probably are not seeing anything. Except for maybe street lights, which is not that much of. I swear, as compared to as it looks during the day, it's very dark out here. Except for like at these intersections where they have these street lights. And it seems like I'm hitting these street lights a lot more often than I do during the day. Why is that? The traffic's good. Usually I go through these green lights pretty good. Am I going to hit every single red light there is? But luckily I'm not pressed for time, so that's a good thing. It really doesn't matter what time I get to work. This looks weird. And it looks weird to me because I try this every single day, and it looks completely different at night. It doesn't even look the same. But I tell you, the traffic is nice. No rush hour. This is good traffic here. It's like 6:30 in the morning right now. This is good traffic. I like it. I'm just cruising along at the speed limit. Well, 5 miles above the speed limit is what I'm traveling right now. There's some guy jogging right now. Some dude is jogging. Alright, so right now we just passed the 55 mile per hour zone, and right now we're doing, this is the 60 mile per hour zone. So I'm going to take it up to 65. So I'm doing like 63 right now, so. This is real nice. I mean, I've never been on this highway and able to travel like this. It's real peaceful. When I was younger, I used to drive around a lot at night because it was so peaceful. In LA, well, you can't do that today. LA is heavy traffic all day and night. But back in the days, by 10 o'clock, the freeways were quite empty. And I used to travel the freeways at night because it was very peaceful. Didn't have anywhere to go. Just hit the freeways and drove. And it was really nice. I loved it. Let's hope I recognize my exit. I think I'll be fine. God, this truck in front of me passed me up to get in the right lane, and now he's going slower than I am. He's picking up speed though, so. Okay, so after this exit here is where I get off. Okay, let's get off here. It's kind of dark over here. Can't really see it. There's some people there. I can actually see where I work from here. I work on the first floor. There it is. Okay. Go ahead and get on inside and I'm gonna smoke a cigarette real quick. It's like 6:35 or something like that right now. I got plenty of time. I want to start at 7 because I'm trying to make coffee and do what I got to do. Okay, this time I'm going to park right over here, facing forward, facing in, so I can. Leave that open. Close that. Turn this on for a bit. Make sure the windows are rolled up. Alright. So, yeah, there was a lot of good things that came out of the iPhone announcement and the iPod. I think the iPods were the biggest ones. I really am impressed with the iPod Touch, iPod Nano. They didn't do anything new with the iPod Shuffle except for the fact that they're going to have matching colors. Like the colors they're going to come up with iPod Nano are going to be the same colors that they're going to come up with iPod Shuffle. So I think that's cool. And they got my green color. I'm not very happy about Nokia coming out with a green phone. The iPhone will still be simple white and black, which, I mean, it's not really a big deal because you can always get a cover, a special color cover for your iPhone. And I don't care what type of material a phone is made with, whether it's got the polycarbonate, whatever cover that the Nokia has or the special metal cover that the iPhone comes with. It doesn't matter. You're still going to need a cover because everyday usage, you're going to scratch it up. You're going to bang it up pretty nicely and, even to the point where you may break it. So having a cover, you're walking about and then you drop your phone, you don't want to break it. So you kind of want to make sure that you put some type of cover on it to reduce the amount of damage that you can do when you drop a phone. I've dropped this phone plenty of times on concrete, asphalt, tar, literally just bam, and I'm like, oh, the phone is hosed. Well, because I got this cover on it, it protected it and it stopped it from breaking, and it still works. So sometimes, you just drop your phone. And so that will make your phone thicker, but it will protect your phone from breaking. So I still suggest get it covered, no matter what type of material your phone comes with. One thing I'm hoping one day is that a phone manufacturer comes up with a super phone that has built-in rubber cover. Not only does it have the protective built-in, case that's really strong for the phone, but the phone body itself is made of actual rubber. And I think that would be great for, companies that need to have a strong phone. And it's actually a part of the phone. It's not just, something that you have to buy on top of. There are a lot of cases out there that do protect your phone really nicely. Pretty cases that, like I have on my phone, I have a green pretty case. But if you really want something really protective for your phone, there are several companies out there that come up with industrial strength covers for your phone that will protect it even in a construction environment, or if you do a lot of outdoor work, or in any type of work where your phone's going to get banged up pretty nicely. It's always good to have that. And also, I still say, no matter what type of glass the phone comes with, always get that plastic cover, that plastic sheet to go over your front facing screen. And that's good because you want to make sure you protect, the screen as well from scratches and other debris. For some reason, we still tend to scratch up our phones. And even though the Nokia has advertised that you can use a key to, use a lot of the functionality of the phone and it won't scratch it even with the key, I still suggest a little plastic cover on top to protect it, and fingerprints and all that stuff that gets embedded into the glass. Because then when you need to replace it, all you gotta do is peel it off and put another one on. Like my phone right now needs a new plastic cover, but if I peel it off, the screen will look beautiful. It will just, because it's not scratched, it's not damaged, and I just got to put another plastic cover on, and it'll be like a brand new screen. So strongly suggest, still protecting your phone, especially since you pay a lot of money for it. Whether you're paying on a 2-year contract, which is like an iPhone is $299 for the top of the line iPhone, $199 for the lower memory. That's a lot of money, $200. But then you also got to consider the fact that you're also paying on a 2-year contract. Your 2-year contract is paying for the phone. It's being subsidized, so by the telephone companies. So you definitely want to protect your investment by adding protective covers for your iPad, for your Microsoft Surface. I strongly suggest protecting that. Those are high-price items. No matter if it costs $200, that's still $20 that you don't have to spend to buy another one. Like if I get a really nice cover for my Microsoft Surface and I break it, I got to pay another $200 to buy another one. Whereas that $200, the extra $200, I can buy an Nexus 7 and a Microsoft Surface, get protective covers for both, and it will reduce the amount of damage that that's imposed upon it if I happen to bang it up or drop it or whatever. So, protect your investment and don't trust. No matter how careful you are, sometimes we're human beings. We're going to drop stuff. We're going to break stuff. You could be the most careful person in the world, and that one time, it only happens in seconds. That one time, bam, your phone's gone or your tablet's gone. So protect it. All right, let me get inside, make my coffee of the day, and let me smoke a cigarette before I go in. It's going to be a few hours before I can come back down and smoke. Let me open the window here. was a nice little drive coming in today. That was really nice. I thoroughly enjoyed that ride because there was no traffic. And that's what I like. I hate dealing with traffic, especially rush hour traffic. But that was real nice. Coming in today, it was just a couple of lights stopped me here and there, but outside of those 2 lights that stopped me in the beginning, the rest of the way it was just straight through. I did stop and get some coffee at Krispy Kreme's. I needed something to wake me up because I was still. I wish I brought my camera in, but so funny. Like I walked in, I'm like, yeah, I need to get a coffee. She was like, what size? I just stood there like. She was like, you haven't woke up yet, huh? No. Medium. She was like, all right. Do you need any room for cream? No room for cream. So it was kind of funny. I wish I got that on camera because I was kind of. If you ever heard or seen that Bill Cosby himself video, the comedy act he did many years ago, and the kids wake up, they're like, wow, what hour, that's how I felt this morning. The chocolate cake. Anybody who's seen Bill Cosby himself, yeah, you guys understand what I'm saying. That dentist one is hilarious. That dentist one. I got my lip on the floor. I can't imitate him. He is definitely one of the best comedians that's ever hit the stage. To this day, I can still watch the Bill Cosby show and get a really good laugh out of it. Whereas I was trying to watch, I used to love, what's the name of that show? Oh, darn it. Married with Children. And it wasn't funny. It wasn't, and I used to love that show when I was a kid. But it wasn't funny. But Bill Cosby's show, I can watch it today and still get a really good laugh. I mean, I'm sitting there laughing my ass off because it's really well-written stuff. I mean, the material is just so great. And to me, it's more true than Married with Children. Married with Children was a funny show back in the days, but it's too timed. You know, it was for that time period. You know, and I think Bill Cosby's show, that show will live on for a very long time. It just will. It just cannot. I don't think the material will ever die. You know, so. And that show was a breakthrough, and as far as black people are concerned, you know, showing a black family who's very successful. Even a successful black family will have similar issues with, you know, children not doing the right thing, stuff like that. People are coming in right now.